Grocery prices are better, gas prices are down. Affordability is a big issue, and everything is more affordable since President Trump has been in office, and we're all making a little more money, I think. The economy is improving with President Trump.
Right now, I'm not seeing much for myself. I'm a small business owner. I have a flower shop here, and I probably just experienced the worst Valentine in my 45-year career as a florist. I'm not sure if it being on the weekend or if it was the economy. He's the guy everybody loves to hate, but he's prepared to handle what comes his way. I'm concerned with after he gets out of office, what's on down the road for America.
In 2 weeks, I'm done. You want to talk about regretting your vote?
I never thought I'd say that, but I regret my vote. I voted for Trump.
I voted for Trump, and I regret it now.
As a Hispanic, I voted for Donald J. Trump. Dude, I regret it so much, man.
I am regretting my vote for Donald Trump.
I voted for Donald Trump, and now I regret it.
A lot of people who were like me voted for Trump and have to account for that.
I regret voting for Trump.
So deeply regret my vote for Donald Trump.
I regret voting for Trump.
I was a dumbass, voted for Trump. It was the worst decision I ever made.
I've seen the light, and I got out of MAGA. A lot of us there have seen the light. We have deep regrets.
I feel guilty because I voted for Trump twice. I feel very guilty because I feel responsible. That's why he's still running.
I was with Trump for 9 straight years. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in Trump.
Anybody else feel like they're...
Damn, bro. Like, hey, it is what it is, MAGA is tripping out, y'all. Leaving MAGA. It's a real thing right now, man. MAGA regret. It's a real thing right now. And I can tell you what else is a real thing. These grocery prices. They are way too goddamn high. And this is where you start to regret your vote. Let's just listen into the grocery perspective and what's happening right now.
Grocery bills too damn high? Me too. 2 years ago, $100, buggy full of groceries. Today, $100 might make you a salad, a gallon of milk, and you best get the 12 count, not the 18 count of eggs. Just saying.
Gosh, I cannot wait until these grocery prices go down. Well, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Well, you're wrong. Trump is going to lower the grocery prices. Oh, what makes you think that? Because he said so. Okay, so while I understand you said that he's going to drop the prices because, he said so, you also said you want him to deport people, right? As he should. Right, so then by deporting those people, we're going to have to then hire American workers, which is going to increase the cost of goods because we're going to have to pay them higher wages. Those tariffs that he's putting on imports, those are going to affect the price of everything, and the price is going to go up for everything regardless. So I just don't think we're going to see lower prices anytime soon. I mean, I should know better than to ask you. You get your fake news from the woke mob. And I just know that you don't even trust him. You don't even know any rich people. Why would I trust you? You don't know any billionaires. He's a billionaire. You need to trust and respect him. Okay. He is your president now, our president. So we'll just have to say, huh? Yeah, we have no option.
Breaking news.
You really don't have an option, bro. We got to wait around and find out. That's what we got to do is just wait around and find out. Gas and groceries, simple 2 things, basic living. I just need to get to and from, and I just need to eat. Can we just start there? God damn, we still got other stuff to fight on, but the grocery prices starting to get insane.
MAGAs get fact-checked by the produce manager. This is great. This just happened just about 20 minutes ago. I was shopping in a grocery store here in the Fort Lauderdale area that's well known for its fresh produce. And as I was shopping for my items, I saw these 2 MAGAs. There were 2 guys in their 50s. I'm wearing their MAGA hats. And they were all crowing about how Trump was going to make America great again and how Trump was going to bring down prices and cut inflation and all these type things. But then they were complaining in the store about the prices of the fresh produce. And so I guess one of the managers of the fresh produce manager, somebody walked by. And so one of the MAGAs says to the manager in the store that they can't wait until January 20th when Trump is going to lower the prices on goods because he all of a sudden becomes president. They think he magically can do this, just like Biden was the one who caused all the prices to go up just because he happened to be president. Complete untrue, but that's another story. And so the guy kind of looked at him and said, "Sir, what do you mean?" And He said, I don't believe that's going to be correct. And the produce manager says something about, he says, you do know that Trump has proposed to increase tariffs on Mexico by 25%. And many of our fresh vegetables and fruits all come from Mexico. You're going to be paying higher prices, sir, under this tariff proposed by Trump if it goes through. The prices won't go down because, and the guy goes, what? He said, Mexico's not going to pay for it. He says, no, sir, you're going to pay for it. We're going to pass those prices on to you because our importer is going to pass those prices on to us. You're going to pay more. And the two just looked at each other like they were in shock. These people are complete idiots. I mean, they are operating with burned out light bulbs. Love to hear from everybody. Love to hear from your thoughts. Love to hear from my Democrats and my MAGAs, my crazies and my cuckoos. Y'all are definitely not going to get what you thought you voted for. And lower prices, if these tariffs go through,
I mean, this is a little dated, man, by a few months, but yeah, tariffs are already here. They're operating, bro. They're already here. And those things that come from Mexico, those imports, your favorite avocados, your rich avocado toast, your guacamole that you just have to have, you're going to be paying for that stuff. For real. You ever been to a Mexican restaurant and realized, man, the price of just a regular ass taco has gone up significantly? Yeah. All that stuff, they're paying the prices for it. Fresh produce is up. Oh, everything is just up. Let's just keep it real. It's just up, dude. Like a lot of times you're sitting here and you have to go and really put some thought and critical thinking into what you're paying for these days. Like, who has the best deals? All these. What restaurants can you even make? By the time you pay for a whole meal and put it together, you only have one extra portion. You're saving time and money just going to a restaurant and probably getting one of their discounted meal deals. Buffalo Wild Wings Pick 6 or whatever those kind of like meal deals that they have together. You might come out cheaper, to be honest. You get what I'm saying? Than actually paying for it out of pocket in the grocery store. Like for real. If you go to let's just say Buffalo Wild Wings, and I'm not a spokesman for Buffalo Wild Wings at all, but if they have Pick 6 for $20, you get 2 drinks, 2 sides, and 2 entrees. You can get a burger and some boneless wings and 2 sides to go with that, 2 drinks for $20 plus tax. You go pay for that in the grocery store, throw that together, you're probably going to be paying more than $20. You got to start putting your mind where your pocket is and really see where you get your best value at.
You're dreaming. Keep smoking whatever you're smoking. Not going to be true. And I'm sure you'll try to find a way to blame it on Biden, even though all the problems that we had under inflation under Biden all came from Trump under his collapsed economy, 15% unemployment because of the COVID pandemic and because of the pipeline shutdown, all because of Trump's poor handling of things. But you all can't connect the dots. Love it, love it, love it. You're going to love these prices if these tariffs go through. Thank you, Trump. Nothing like having an orange Jesus around.
MAGA, wake the fuck up. Your president got on TV and said, everything is way down. Groceries are way down. Gas is way down. Prices of everything is way down. Don't call me a liar. Don't tell me that I have Trump derangement syndrome or anything else. Ask yourself. Go look at your bank account. Go look at your wallet. Go look at your last grocery receipt and tell me if your price of groceries is way down. Tell me if your price of gas is way down. Tell me, is he lying to your face or are your groceries way down? Be honest with yourself. Be objective for just a moment and say, he got it wrong here at least. You can say he's not lying. You can say he was misinformed. But be honest with yourself and tell me, are the price of your groceries way down? Are you buying groceries every week and like, damn, I just saved another $50? Or are you like, damn, why is shit still so fucking high?
Imagine a MAGA voter complaining about grocery prices.
I don't give a fuck if you're Democrat, Republican. Look at this, $100. Hot dogs, cherries, bananas, some juice, and some eggs. What a joke.
It doesn't matter whether you're Republican or Democrat. But no, Republicans did that. Republicans always raise prices and always give money to their rich friends. Republicans have had 10 out of the last 11 recessions. Grocery prices being high today on August 11th is nothing compared to what's coming. Procter & Gamble, every grocery store, every component.
Then shit was high in August of last year. It's high right now, boy. They saw it coming.
That goes into every single thing that you buy and use. MAGA, FAFO.
Today's a day that I'm feeling a lot of remorse for having supported Trump and MAGA. Hey everybody, Rich here at Leaving MAGA at leavingmaga.org. Let me preface by saying that I am not making this video to elicit any sympathy or any pity from anyone, but it's just, it's one of these days that it's a stark reminder to me about the remorse, regret, and some of the guilt that I feel over having supported Trump and MAGA, not just as a mere voter, but someone who was an activist, who was a pundit, who worked on the Trump campaign, who donated to the Trump campaign, someone who was an unapologetic and public Trump and MAGA supporter as I was. And as the president threatens war crimes and probably nuclear war, it's just a reminder for me that I made a mistake. And I would ask all of you out there who right now have MAGA friends and relatives, I think a lot of them are starting to feel some regret.
Man, we all know y'all feel some goddamn regret being in an unnecessary war. You know, when it comes down to politics, I'm not the most political person out there. But I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I feel we all are average Americans, right? We all are civilians, man. We don't call the big shots, man. We leave that to the government. We separate the people from the government. We the people. When we start feeling that everyday pressure, gas prices, your grocery prices, as far as this video goes, as far as like a lot of the stuff that's increasing because of what temporary, untemporary, like those sort of things, right? Even people that don't have vehicles that need a DoorDash and Lyft to get to work, they're paying extra prices. Like those are the people, the everyday working Americans that just trying to survive. They feel heavy impacts and have to make tough decisions. It sucks. It really does sucks. It really does suck because at the end of the day, like we have a lot to work on, man. And there's still time, in quote unquote, we still have time to work on it and get it better, or at least start to get it better. But we got to really come together and voice our opinion on the shit that matters, to be honest. Because being in a war that doesn't really matter to the average benefit of the everyday American. Look, I'm thinking they have some long end game goal. You can tell me it's about oil. You can tell me about it's something else. It's talking about keeping a presence in the Gulf, a strong presence in the Gulf regions. It's talking about flexing military status. I don't care what it is, but God damn it, when filling up your tank is double the price of what it was last month, we got problems here on the home domestically. So we got to be honest with ourselves and really ask ourselves and look at the shit that's going on. It's like, is this really meant for us, right? We got some shit we got to take care of now. You get what I'm saying? All y'all got to feel some sort of pain, a little bit of annoyance from what's going on. So keep it real, man. Let me know, if you went grocery shopping recently, how much did you spend on your groceries? How much you thought you was going to spend? Or just saying, well, how much your bucky was. Put their thoughts where you're from in the comments below. I'll chat with you there. God damn it, boy. This shit.